Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to your birthday season. So happy birthday to you. You've got a lot happening this week. This reading will cover the next couple of weeks, and in that time you'll have Venus move into your sign, you have the Sun moving into your sign, you've got Jupiter moving into your sign, and you have a full moon happening opposing your sign. So today we are looking at the energy of Pisces with Saturn, and Saturn is in Pisces, and we have the energy of the 6th house. The 6th house is your day-to-day activities. It's your commute to work sometimes. It's the routines. It's the, you get up, you work out, you brush your teeth, you eat, whatever. It's the day-to-day things, and you have the tennis racket. And so it definitely seems like you're going to be trying to keep things in flow, kind of getting things to move. You have a key. You have a crab. So this could be Cancer energy if that's significant to you, but it feels more like matters around the home, right? They carry their house with them, and it's about being grounded and being able to handle the ebb and the flow of the tide of the change. Again, it's that back and forth energy, right? The tide comes in, the tide goes out. The little crabs run along the shore, they dunk the water, and then when you're like playing tennis, it's at that volleying energy that goes back and forth. Some of you, this key here, you may be moving into a new home or something like that, Gemini. There's something very interesting about that. There's this, but it also could just be you are the key, and all these things that are happening could be very key moments that are transforming things in your life. You have a star and a butterfly. So this star is very 3D. Like it won't lay flat. So it's a 5-pointed star. You find that on a pentacle. You find that the 5-pointed star is very much about, that's funny, that those are upside down. The 5-pointed star is very much about your dreams and your goals. It also reminds me sort of a starfish, right? It's like feeling the energy around you, and that butterfly. The butterfly is a transformation that occurs in your physical life. So it's either a physical health situation. We do have 6th house matters. We have, it could be a job or work related. Saturn in Pisces is here to help you, that star, to create structure around your dreams. So when you're blowing out those birthday candles, if you are a Gemini Sun, and even if you're not, oh, that's interesting. You know what? That solstice is coming up. That's right there on the cusp, right? Happens right in that breath, that moment before the energy moves into Cancer season. There's something about that energy to really focus on this year when you are making wishes. So whether you are Sun, Moon, or Rising, focus a little bit on that solstice day and see where the energy comes through, because they're just showing me really celebrating and bringing that energy in. So you have the Page of Cups, right? That watery energy of creativity from an emotional space. What is this? From an emotional space. You're feeling like you have competing things going on in the heart space. Look, outcome card. We got the crab sitting right down there. This 9 of Cups, feeling all the joy. Okay. You have a lot of, Don't let your fears and your disappointments seem bigger than they are. Don't let your fears and your disappointments have more power in your life than they deserve. So here the key to the situation is we have the moon. The moon is how we embody ourselves in this world. It is our emotional energy. It waxes and it wanes. It moves the tides, right? That ebb and the flow. The need to just, the ball's in your court, hit it back over the net. The ball's in your court, hit it back over the net. Try to keep it in the lines. Maybe score an ace, right? But it's the back and forth energy here. But if you look carefully, the cat is looking into the water, and when it looks back at him, it looks way bigger than the cat really is. And so either you are seeing for the first time your own magnificence and how truly magnificent and empowered and powerful you can be, or you're looking into your fears and they seem bigger than they really are. And so it is important to recognize your own personal power and not give it away. So lots happening for you. This is a big shift and a big change, all these planets coming in. Jupiter will be in your sign. And Jupiter co-rules also Pisces. So Pisces energy squares yours. There's a lot of tension going on around these changes and these shifts that are happening right now. The wheel is turning and you have to turn. You have to go with it. We have the Wheel of Fortune here in the transformation. I was saying something. What was it? Saturn. Restrictions. Oh, Jupiter. Jupiter will be in your sign for a year. So you have a year to really use that energy to really expand what you want in your life. And so that willingness to be curious and adaptable and investigate things a little will give you a chance to maybe explore some new things. So there could be an exploration option here. What's been on your mind a lot is this Six of Cups, this energy of where do I feel safe, where do I feel home, where do I feel connected, and making a choice, making a decision, deciding to embark on a new activity, right? Something creative. This Page of Cups. It's really funny because he's painting, and I would think that would be wands, but it's not. It's an emotional embarking on a new emotional creative thing. This Ace of Wands here and what's draining your energy, it's almost like somehow you're lacking the motivation. And when I look at your cards here, I think this motivation that's difficult for you is this Three of Swords. There's been some kind of a loss, a disappointment. Swords are thoughts, right? And so it's you thought something was going to be something and then it didn't work that way and it hurts your heart, right? And so it's something about either thoughts or words that you had that weren't actually what transpired, or somebody has said something, or the way they think about you has hurt your heart. So there's a little bit of heart healing that has to take place, and it's feels like there's some kind of a competition around it with this Five of Wands here in the heart space. If you've been in a situation where you feel like you've been in competition with someone else with other people for somebody's affection, there is a need to decide, is this really your person? Because if it's not, then your person is out there. I know this because you have the Two of Cups in the action to take. Your willingness to choose joy, to choose happiness, to be around the things that are really important to you and that matter to you, to create what it is that you want, to move. Here we have this card of Cancer, really, the Chariot. That crab showing up really significant in this reading for you. This is moving in alignment. You can't really see it, but this says that way and this then says this way. In the little side card there, your subconscious there, you don't want to make a wrong turn and drop the little side card into the ditch on your way out, right? So this is about moving in alignment with what really is calling to your heart. And maybe there's conflicting ideas in your heart right now, which is why this Ace of Wands has been draining your energy, because you're not sure. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? Is that the way I'm supposed to go? In the area of resources, this is make a choice. Choose a path that is in alignment with what you truly want. What is it that you want to create? And there is a partnership that will allow you to create this. So this is either the significant partner you already have. This is a close friend who sees your vision for something you want to create. It could be business. It could be romantic. This is being in alignment and really moving forward. And sometimes the Two of Cups is this energy of being in alignment with your higher self. And so here we have the enthusiasm and the commitment. My commitment increases my joy and freedom, and enthusiasm says I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. This is about finding the joy. This is about finding the joy. What brings you joy and satisfaction? If you are at a crossroads on something and it's something that you want to change in your world, so maybe you want to change your health routines. Maybe you want to change your job or the work you do at your job, or how there's something about how your life is working right now that needs more structure, that is more in alignment with your ultimate goal, right? That is what Saturn and Pisces is trying to help everybody do. Figure out what your dream is, what your goal is, and with that energy squaring your sign, there's a lot of tension around it. You're feeling the pressure to make the change. And the Wheel of Fortune is how you transform the situation. It is time to make the change, to allow things to move forward, and to pick what it is that you want. So for some of you, you are definitely moving through some kind of a heartbreak. For some of you, it's really hard, maybe even to get out of bed in the morning. So for some of you, you're like, I want to change things, but I feel this way, and this happened. I lost this relationship. I lost this boss. I lost this house. I lost, not this boss, this job. I lost a friend. Maybe you're grieving a loss of someone who's crossed to the other side. So tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I don't know if you know who Mateus is, but he remembers all of his lives. And he dropped a pearl of wisdom one day, and I thought, really? I'm going to try it. And I've done it several times, and it actually works. So quacky as it sounds, nobody has to see you do this, but you can try it, see if it works for you. When you cry, that release of energy, because everything has energy, right? And when the tears come out, they actually carry in them the DNA of the thing that will heal how you feel. And so I just catch a little tear out of the corner, stick it on my tongue. I actually feel better. I don't know exactly how it works. Is it just I think it's going to make me feel better, so it does, or is there actually something involved in it? I don't know, because I didn't really believe it when I tried it. So give it a shot. That doesn't mean it's going to fix everything, but in that moment, I always feel better, and it allows me to clear my head enough to try to think a little more rationally. And you have outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. So this is the great love, the creator love. So where you are sad, if you're going through some kind of a disappointment, when it's sixth house, I don't know if it could be your whole lifestyle has changed because of a loss of a relationship or a loved one, or maybe even the job, it means that everything's different. But open yourself up to the enthusiasm and the joy that you feel. It is what is going to transform the situation. And try tasting your tears and just see. Nobody has to know. But if you try it and it works, make sure you come back and let me know. And speaking of letting me know in the comments section, if you leave a comment here and you join my Facebook group, the link is right there at the top of the description box below. I do a free reading once a month for my members over there on Facebook. So would love to see you there. Join us. You get daily. I pull cards every day and look at the astrology. And so it's a little opportunity to kind of read the astro weather. All right, you guys take great care of yourselves, okay? You can do this. I believe in you. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.